Cheers. So, welcome back to my channel. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for taking the time once again to like, support, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. Let's get into pose. Angel gets denied as the fresh face. I am glad that she got denied because it gave it some realisticness. I know that's damn near not, that's not a word. But it made it more realistic because then it would seem like, you know, oh, she tried out and she made it and happily ever after. No, that's not how the real world works. So she got denied, and then she took her rage out on Blanca and was just saying, you know, this is why do you keep making us have dreams, and you should just focus on yourself. And it's just like, she's only trying to help you. You know, she has a very limited lifespan on this earth, and she's just trying to help her children. So give her a damn break. But yeah, she got denied. Then we get to a ball, and I'm just going to say Angel is getting too big for the balls at this point. Every look she comes in, she kills it. 10s across the board, and it's just effortless for her. And I feel like the directors are trying to put that in purposely, because every time she comes in, and she may not even slay. I mean, I didn't think that her look was that put together, well put together, and she still got 10s across the board. Did I or did I not tell y'all? Y'all watch my other video. Did I or did I not say that this man was going to OD? I mean, can I get my props? Can I get my props? Paul, he ends up ODing. Elektra. Now, I don't know. Somebody comment and let me know. Does the gas mask have a gauge on it for more oxygen or smoke or less? Because Elektra clearly didn't know what she was doing. She said that she didn't know what she was doing. So I wonder if she opened the gas mask a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? And so he ended up vomiting, dying, and it was crazy. Now, I thought that Elektra did so well. Her acting was on point. The best I've seen the entire series, until she backed up in the corner and just gave the most I wish I may put a screenshot in it, and it was just like, Elektra, I was rooting for you. So Paul's dead. He's gone. Ding dong dead. This really just proves that money isn't everything, because Elektra was just so quick to take the extra $300, even though she doesn't allow drugs. And at this point, I'm starting to think she just says that just to be offered extra money. But this just proved that everything isn't worth the money, and you should have just stuck to your rules, especially you making as much money as you are already. It wasn't. Now, was it worth it? Was the extra $300 worth it, Elektra? No. So, of course, Elektra runs her ass over to Mother Blanca's house. And at this point, I know Elektra rescued Blanca from off the street corner or whatever, starving and shit. But Blanca's definitely more of the mother. And, you know, Elektra's more of the daughter. So she ran her ass right over to Blanca's for help. So then Blanca and Elektra go to see Candy to ask for help, see what they're going to do. Well, actually, Elektra went to go see her, and Blanca just followed behind. Now, let me tell you, when they got to that strip club, and Candy's ass slid down that pole, I said, oh, yes. I don't know if you can hear the snaps, but I know you can see them. Beautiful. She looked so beautiful. The best of the entire series Candy has looked. That hair and that bikini or whatever, and the makeup, she looked so good. They did such a good job on her. Bitch can't serve at the balls, but she can sure serve at the scrap club. Candy is like, why did you even come to me if you don't even want my advice? So she agrees to take her to this lady that she knows, and so they all go, Elektra, Candy, and Blanca, to meet this lady who her name we find out is Forrest. So she's a prostitute, and she tells her story about how she thought about, you know, she thinking the cops are going to save her ass too, you know, maybe this is doing the right thing. And I will bring up, before I get into the story of what she said, Candy brought up a very good quote. I don't know if you all caught this, but because I had to watch it twice. But Candy said, you think doing the right thing is always the right thing to do. That was such a powerful moment, because I thought about that, and it's like, yeah, you thinking, oh, this is the right thing. This is the right thing to do. but is that necessarily right for this situation? Forrest told them about how she was servicing a John, and he ended up trying to fight her, whooping her ass, so she fought back. They tumbled out of the car. The police literally ran up on them. He's on top of her, whooping her ass, and they end up believing the white man's side and not the trans girl side, and her ass ended up going to jail. So at this point they're agreeing, no, I guess calling the cops isn't the right thing to do. The ladies decide that there is another option in this fucking hellhole. There's another option. They go to see Miss Orlando, who, if you all, I know you all remember, she's the plastic surgery lady that fucked Candy's ass up. Literally fucked her ass up. They go and see her, and Miss Orlando is like, what are you doing here? Because Candy been spreading all over the town how she fucked up her ass and she almost killed her. But she agrees to help them dispose of Paul. Now, I don't know. You all let me know. Would you have gone to Miss Orlando for help? I personally, probably, if I was Candy, I would have sent Elektra to Miss Orlando, but I wouldn't have gone with her because I already know the ill intentions that the ill feelings that she's feeling towards me about spreading, that she almost killed me around the town. So I would have sent Elektra, because knowing that, who knows, she could have turned them in and said they got a dead body around here, you know what I'm saying? But one thing that Elektra did bring up towards the end of the episode, she was like, everybody else, we may bicker, fight, and do all of that, but we're gonna stick together. We're a family. So they get back to Paul, still rotting in that damn sex dungeon, and Candy recognizes him, and she's like, oh, this is Paul. This is the motherfucker that be wife beating, bitch beating hoes at the strip club and slapping them around in the back. So then Candy's like, you know, just throw this motherfucker out on the street and let the police find him. Who cares about this motherfucker? But then you gotta remember, it's not about him and his, you know, sins and his behaviors. It's about Elektra and keeping her ass out of the motherfucking jail. They get back to Elektra's room, and Candy, her, and Miss Orlando wrap the body up. She was saying she used lye and sawdust and all kinds of shit. They're gonna wrap them up, sew them up, put the body in the damn trunk, and you're just gonna live with it forever, which is crazy, but I'll get to that in a second. So let's get to the breakdown of Angel and Papi. When the episode first started, they were at the lake together, or the pier, I don't know, and they were talking, and then they end up kissing, and Angel's like, you want to get a room? Like, you ready? I mean, it's probably like a Motel 6 right around the corner, but you know what she's used to. She damn near do a back seat at this point. But Papi's like, no, you know, I want to wait. I like you so much that I'm willing to wait, take things slow, do it the right thing. So props to Papi on that. Then, because Angel was kind of standing Papi up, he was feeling some kind of way about it, and she was like, you know, I just don't want to ruin what we have. We are good friends, and that's not something that I want to mess with. And I can personally relate to Angel and what she's saying, and can vouch that that is very true, at least from my standpoint. I mean, you can't, because I've been with somebody that I was good friends with, and then it turned to shit basically, and now I can't have my friend back. So then somebody else that maybe has wanted to be with me, I'm not willing to ruin the friendship for it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's better that way. So I can definitely relate to how Angel is feeling, and not wanting to ruin that family, that bond relationship that her and Papi have. After Angel stands Papi up for the photo shoot, which I think she should have, she made the right choice. He was feeling some kind of way. He cried, you know, you just don't understand. I know I'm the one for you. Love me. You know, that's what I was saying. I was like, ooh, desperation. Ooh. Angel ends up meeting back up with Miss Ford with a stank ass attitude, if I do say so myself. Yeah, you know, have you changed your mind about, you must have realized that the dumb blonde or whatever, she wasn't worth it, and she, you know, I'm better. And Miss Ford was like, that's exactly the type of attitude that cost you the title. You need some humility, Angel. You are famous at the fucking balls, but you're a nobody, bitch, in the real world. You're a nobody. Have some humility. Humble yourself. You want to be where she is. You want to be able to model and do that and live that life. Humility. And even if she wouldn't have picked you, she has the contacts, baby. And she could have sent you just like she did. Sent you for Wet and Wild. Shout out to Wet and Wild. She could send your ass right back on the corner looking for another damn stand, okay? But Miss Ford ends up sending her to a photo shoot. She kills it, of course. Nervous a little bit at first, but in Angel-esque manner, she kills it. Now, towards the end of the episode, Blanca meets up with Elektra, and Blanca is like, where have you been, bitch? I haven't seen you. They talking about this dead man that you know, that was murdered in your abode. He's all over the front page of the paper, and even though they don't know that. And Elektra's like, I'm cool, you know. But Blanca was like, you know, I know you're hard, bitch, but I know this is getting to you. And that's when Elektra went on to talk about how she was feeling, and with the man being in the closet, which I feel like this was a very good dedication to Dorian Corey. Now, for those who don't know who he is, he's one of the drag queens featured in Paris is Burning, which is what Pose essentially is based off of, or, you know, at least a segment of that. Now, when Dorian Corey died in 1993, they found a mummified body of a man who they believe was an ex-boyfriend among her belongings with a bullet in his head. And the medical examiner said that that body had been with Dorian for at least 15 years. So the fact that they showcased that in Pose through Elektra, it's not something that you can say, oh, that shit would never happen. Yes, it has happened. And last but not least, the episode ends with the fam looking for Angel's Wet and Wild campaign in Walgreens. She's making her modeling debut. So we'll see how that goes. Now, was anybody pissed when they told us we have to wait 2 fucking weeks for the next episode of Pose? And I think from the previews that Candy's going to die. I think they're going to kill her off. And I'm going to hate that, because this then is only going to be one major dark-skinned character. So I hope they don't kill her off. I mean, whoop her ass, beat her up or whatever, but don't kill her off. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Comment your thoughts, comments, criticisms, critiques. Let me know. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I love you. Talk to you later. See you next week.